It's the time to get down.
Who was here in the studio with us, and we're going to come back and show you a clip by him at the end of this little segment, because we had a wonderful time with Ricky. You can go up there and see it. It's on demand at all the places that we are.
Yes.
At Justin TV, live stream, and Ustream. You can see Ricky D is live here in the studio. His first internet television appearance, a really exclusive. What I liked about it with Ricky is that he spent so much time, and we were able to sit there and focus on him. And, you know, really get to know him and what he's about. So we had a good time. He sat here, he played music off of his iPod.
Live
Then they sang
performances.
too.
Yeah.
And they sang too. And
Well,
so
he sang, but Walter played.
he sang and Walter played.
Great producer, writer. The tracks are produced great quality, bruh. You know, Mario, because you come from that background, so you can hear it. Your ear told you right
You do
off.
too, Victor.
I do some congos naked.
Well, you know, some of us have great ears, and some of us have wonderful toenails. You know, and you have to decide which one would you rather have, great ears or wonderful toenails. You know how sometimes late at night, married folks know about this. You know how your mate, those toenails turn into claws at night. And they scrape you, scratch you. And after you've already agreed to sleep in the wet spot. I'm telling you, it's terrible. So, you know, so Vic may not have, but he does. They're actually pretty good.
But you do one thing, Mario. Let's celebrate that Ricky had his first performance and interview here at Pack Stereo that he's ever had.
I want everybody to remember that because I think this young man is so talented. And Ricky, I hope you're watching. Ricky, Blessed, which is a track I played in the pre-roll.
Yeah.
Blessed, I
Yeah.
mean, is Blessed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, I must have played that track 35, 40 times last night. He got me in one. You know, sometimes you get these tracks and they get stuck on you. Well, this one got stuck on me,
Yeah.
you guys, and I had to play that Blessed
Yeah.
over and over and over and over again, like I said. And the CD's coming. We're going to make sure you can get it. We're going to point you to where you can get it. We're going to keep our eye on Ricky Diaz. So at the end of the segment, we're going to play a segment from him.
Yeah, and we have the choice as consumers to buy what we want to buy and listen to what we want to listen to rather
Right.
than having somebody package it and forcing it, you know, on a platform like regular radio.
Forced feed you
Yeah,
food.
exactly.
Forced feed you.
Exactly. So I just love the fact
was that in that porno that they said? Oh, no. Okay. I'm just wondering.
You know what? She tried so hard to be serious.
I know you got some porno.
because I love Ricky Diaz. That's
So you-
why. I'm going to be
Great.
respectful. Mario Hemsworth.
I tried. I need an intervention. I'm sorry. I'll go stand in the corner now.
But you can take a look at Ricky's stuff.
Oh,
online,
no. I know what
and
you're
his
talking about.
music, and listen
Okay.
to his music
I
at
didn't know what you're talking about. We don't do none of that here.
www.rickydiazonline.com, and it's up on my desktop.
Oh, here we go. Let me show them that set. Oh, you got it up there? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm moving
can
around
switch
too.
over to
There
my
you go.
desktop.
See, we're so hip.
And he's
She's so hip now.
beautiful.
She's so hip now. Please share my
beautiful.
desktop, please. Yeah, there he is. There's Ricky. He's not in our hot picks, but he could be. Huh?
Yes, he's going to be in the hot picks. He's gorgeous.
Well,
Love you,
besides him last night, you know, after
man.
Ricky, we had a wonderful day. Then last night we went to the famous Roxy Theater here in Los Angeles.
Sunset Strip.
That's right,
The
next door to
Sunset
the
Strip.
Rainbow.
Yep.
That
Yep.
Rainbow
That's the
Bar and
whiskey
Grill.
go-go.
That's the whiskey. Legendary, you guys. We're up there in Hollywood for none other than Raul
Midon.
Midon. Now, I spelled, look at how did I spell that? That's terrible.
Can't spell.
Now, I'm telling you.
Dang, she's
Raul
slamming.
Midon, you know, Head Start has done a wonderful job. Danny knows.
Raul Miron.
Oh, I
Raul
my
Midon, you
God.
guys, this man, and you know, he's very well known in other circles. Blind since birth. I got some stuff on him. And you guys can take a little pic. Here's some stuff on him. Well, and we also saw Christian Scott. Can I show these?
Oh yeah, you do. Just
Okay,
right
first,
Yeah.
Raul Midon. Here's the CD.
Yep.
You get it's a wonderful CD. Again, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this man, and then we also saw the. Oh, okay, there he goes.
Oh
There
wait,
you go.
and then Mario had to come off with some money, big time, to get me my T-shirt. Look at that, isn't that
$30.
gorgeous?
Is that worth $30?
That brother had
Why
to come
the-
off some money yesterday. That's right.
$30 for a damn T-shirt.
But I'm wearing it today.
And then I asked
I'm
her, she
wearing
talked about,
my
well, I'll pay
Raul.
part, right? Ain't that a
Like, I'll
bitch?
pay half.
It's like when your woman
I
says,
got
loan me some money.
$10.
How the
I
hell you
had
gonna
to get
borrow
this
some
Raul
money?
t-shirt.
That's a
But
tight
anyways,
t-shirt.
who was with Raul at the Roxy
Christian
last night?
Scott,
Oh my God!
trumpeter,
We
Yeah.
and his
had
band.
a treat. A treat.
and it been rocking the house. Rocking
He's
the
a jazz
house.
musician, a trumpeter.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
played
Oh.
with everybody, and he's played with everybody.
Berkeley School of Music,
Berkeley?
Berkeley College of Music in Boston. He is, when I tell you, he is amazing. Amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Amazing.
That's
His
Christian
band was
Scott,
tight.
the jazz
The band was
trumpeter.
tight.
Oh man, that's all right.
And these are the new
That's
young
okay.
jazz fusion people. So first, I
Yup.
have a little clip here about Raul Midon, again, who was the lead, was the headlining act last night. The thing about him is that he combines he does this guitar thing where he plays guitar on stage by himself,
Wow.
and he does percussion on the guitar while he plays. And let me just tell you something. It's one thing to hear this man, but it's totally another thing to see. I sat there last night, first of all, having an epiphany because Raul Midon reminded me so much of why I even do this stuff.
Yeah.
He reminded me instantly of why we
Yeah.
even take the time, why we even care. The beauty
Yeah.
of his music went right to my heart and soul, and his vibe. And then I didn't realize I knew nothing about him, that he was blind.
Yep.
The music was so wonderful and so much to see. He's so much visually, and I thought to myself, too bad this man can never see himself.
But
If
I
only
think
he
he
could-
has other senses.
I know
He's
he's
got
so
other-
happy and he's so upbeat, and I was thinking, if only we're so blessed,
Right.
that we can see him play,
Yes.
because to watch him move,
Oh, my God.
it's so moving.
Wow.
And make noises with
Wow.
an acoustic guitar
Oh, then he
that
does.
I have never heard in my
then
life.
he does the
I know.
horn section with his mouth. So
Yeah.
we're going to
Oh.
play a little piece by him.
Yeah.
He
But
is
finish
blind.
reading about him, Mario.
He was born prematurely in a rural hospital in New Mexico. Back then, and he became blind because when you're very premature, the oxygen therapy, some of the therapies can actually cause more damage too. So he ended up being blinded. He became very involved in music around the age 4. And then he went on to play at a school for the blind. And then he went to an elite Santa Fe Academy for music. He then went to University of Miami, which he selected for his prestigious jazz curriculum. And he graduated from there. He now lives in Laurel, Maryland. So I will play you this
Oh, he
clip
lives
from
in
him.
Maryland now. See, I thought
Yeah.
he was a New Yorker.
Well,
Okay, wow.
too much dust. And they have that really,
Oh, wait, tell about
they
his
have that
brother.
really thin pizza.
Isn't he a twin? Isn't he a twin? And his brother is also blind, and he's like an engineer, like at.
That's right. They were both twins. That's probably part of the whole prematurity problem. They were probably because
They were too big.
no, twins usually are not. Well, they can be. They have higher incidence. But when you have the more babies you have in there, the more likely to be premature. But both of them were blind, and they said without adequate eye protection. But usually it's a result of the other therapies.
Wow.
The oxygen therapy can be particularly damaging to premature infants. All right, but let's show him. And let's show him so you can get a little piece of him and enjoy this Raul Midon.
Well, I wrote this song when I moved to New York. And a few months later, the winter came down, and it was cold. And the rent seemed like it had just gotten higher, and I didn't know how I was going to come up with it, and I was very depressed. So I did something practical about it.